everybody, it's Shelby with a Chick Plus 3. Welcome. In tonight's video, I have a awesome Dollar Tree haul for you all. So I hope you'll join me. I'll jump right in. What do you say? Let's go. I hope everybody is doing well. My week is off to a fine start. I wanted to show you all, I did my nails. I have not done them, I think, in like 2 years, and I used this Wet n Wild One Step Wonder Gel that I hauled from the Dollar Tree just the other night. So you can see the color is very pale, but I'm very pleased with it. So I would definitely get that in another color if I find it again. And actually I have on the Ipsy palette, the makeup, the lipstick, the eyeshadow, everything that I hauled at the end of my video on Saturday night. But in any case, you are all here for the Dollar Tree haul, so I am going to jump right in. The first thing I picked up, I was super happy to find these, and they're the ice cream napkins. So I previously had hauled the ice cream plates, so I was really happy to find the little now matching napkins. So each package contains 16 napkins, and I just picked up 3 of the ice cream flavors to match my paper plates. So I thought that was a really fun find. The next thing I got, this was one of my wish list items, so I was really pleased to find it, and it's the frosted window film. So they had the 2 designs, this little like diamond one and then a floral pattern. So my Dollar Tree had a lot of the diamond ones, only a couple of these floral patterns, and that was the one that I went with. So I have a couple of windows that I think I want to use this on because I don't want to have curtains, but yet I want privacy because our houses are super close together, but some light for my plants. So this is what it looks like. It's in a roll. You can see the back is gridded to help you cut it. And so it looks like it's probably the length of the window, but you can see it's not that wide. So you're going to have to put 2 side by side. But in any case, this is the floral one. So, I don't know. I'm a little bit weary about using it because if it does not turn out how I want, how difficult or messy is it going to be to get off the window? I'm unsure. So if any of you have tried this out, I would be very curious in the comments below to let me know what you think. It's 11.8 by 47.2 inches, so it's less than 12 inches wide. But the 47, that sounds like the full length, I think, of a standard window. And so it's home collection, and it just has very basic directions, like 4 steps there on the back. And this is a Greenbrier, yes, a Greenbrier product. So maybe it's something now that the Dollar Tree will always carry. But in any case, I grabbed 2 rolls of it. Hopefully it will not be something that I live to regret. Now, the next thing I picked up, this is a name brand item. Now, I've picked up Power Stick products in the past, and this is the beard balm for beard and stubble. So my son uses this. I like this product. Has just a very light scent, so I got him that to go in his Father's Day basket. And then I also picked up, this was brand new to me, Power Stick for Her, the Moisturizing Body Wash. So I thought that looked really nice. Now they also had a foot and heel cream and what else did they have? The body wash, oh, and a shave cream. So they had 3 total from what I saw of the Power Stick products for the ladies. this is really pretty. This has a very nice scent. So it's peppermint oil and aloe vera. So I grabbed that, and if you're curious, it's 6.5 fluid ounces, so that's a good size. Again, I do not know what this goes for in a place like, say, Walmart or Target, but if I had to guess, I would say more than $1. So I was happy to find that, and also another little pampering thing I got for myself. This is by Unmasked Beauty, and it's the Mask Bar Blue Glitter Peel Off Face Mask. So I thought that I could just give that a try. I used a face mask the other night from the Dollar Tree. I have some footage of it. I'm not sure if I'll put it at the end of this or save it for another night, but it was a definite thumbs down. I would never buy it again. It was this 2-piece dealio, and the bottom part just like kept falling off and on the floor. And so then it's like, oh, put that back on my face. Like, how many times do I want to do that? So in any case, I thought I would get this one and give that a try. Oh, and look what I picked up next. It's in the same color family. I just liked these blue metallic star plates. I thought that these would be fun for the summer. You know, can't go wrong with blue and shiny for the summer. So I grabbed those for us. And now, look at this. Have any of you ever heard of this? Now, certainly I've heard of Kraft macaroni and cheese, but this one says thick and creamy on it. So, I don't know. That's unfamiliar to me. But in any case, so I grabbed 2 boxes because I know that my grands love the Kraft mac and cheese. And so I figured, you know, thick and creamy, hopefully, is just going to make it even more tasty. So I picked up the 2 boxes of that. So was very shocked to see these back in stock because these are not, I'm not able to find this product often at my Dollar Tree. And it's the Pepero, Korea's #1 brand, chocolate and biscuit. And these are the white chocolate cookies. So this is, you can literally eat this whole box for 160 calories. So again, this is a product of Korea, and it does contain milk, soybean, wheat, tree nuts, almonds, and coconuts and peanuts. So obviously, if you have a nut allergy, you want to stay away from this. But I thought I would grab us one of those. And then I found these gloves. Now, a while back, I hauled a pair of garden gloves that were definitely, even though I think they were a one-size-fits-all, they were too big for my hands to do any fine, like work. But my husband wears them, and he absolutely loves them. So I picked up another pair, but this time I got them from the tool bench area. And again, this says one size fits most, but the top is nice and soft. And then look at how strong this like rubber grip is, really thick. So this is really nice to do yard work, especially like if you have to use rakes, shovels, hose, anything like that. You know how you get the horrible calluses on your hands from the wooden handles. So gloves like this would definitely, you know, I think come in handy. So since the garden ones were so successful, I was like, I'm going to grab him another pair of gloves, but try something a little bit different. I was also so excited that the unsweetened almond milk was back in stock. So this one's a little bit harder to come by in my Dollar Tree anyways. You get 32 fluid ounces, dairy-free, gluten-free, soy-free, and the Dollar Tree has the sweetened almond milk, but we definitely prefer the unsweetened. So let's see, the use by date, or the best by, the recommended date is November of 2021. So we'll have plenty of time to use that up. So I grabbed 2 of those. I again, I was really happy that I was able to get them. The next thing we needed, name brand, was some Kraft salad dressing. So I got my husband the classic ranch. I cannot take any salad dressing that has any thickness to it. I'm definitely a oil and vinegar type of gal. So I just got myself, yes, this is the Zesty Italian. So these aren't huge bottles. I don't know how cost effective it is. They're 8 fluid ounces, but again, the Dollar Tree is basically the only place that I shop. So I needed salad dressing. I picked them up. And that way we can switch up the flavors, you know, without wasting it. If he gets sick of the classic ranch, I can always find at my Dollar Tree anyways the blue cheese and often the Thousand Island. And then they have off brands too that you do get a larger size bottle for $1. So there's always that option. I picked up this cute little pet bowl placemat. They had this in other colors, but I currently have this exact same mat in use and I really like it. So I have my +3, 3 little fur babies, and in their old age, we have discovered that we need to feed them each in 3 different areas because they eat at different paces. So even the rubberized pet bowls, tend to slip on the ceramic floor and the hardwood floor where 2 of the pets eat. So this little mat under their food dish has been the perfect solution. So I grabbed a second one of these. It just has the no slip grip on the back. This is bone shaped, and they also had an adorable kitty head shape. I was very tempted to get that because I'm kind of like, you know, who cares? Cat, dog. The kitty shape was very cute. It looked very much like Hello Kitty, that that cartoon look to it. But I ended up sticking with the dog bone. But I grabbed that, and then I also needed some more of these Reynolds Wrap foil sheets. You get 25 in here. They just pop up quick and easy. I absolutely love these things. So if a full-size roll, you know, is a better deal, I gotta tell you, I really think that I will just stick with these sheets. And this is the perfect size for my cookie sheets. It just couldn't get more convenient. So I really like to use those. I also picked up another Puzzle Bug puzzle. So this is 100 pieces. Now what we have discovered, even though we're buying Puzzle Bug puzzles, so all the same maker, some of them, the pieces are nice and thick, and some of the others, sadly, we've discovered the pieces are super cheap. They're really thin, not the same quality. So I don't really know what is going on because they're all Crazy Art Puzzle Bug. So just keep that in mind because maybe you heard me rave about a puzzle and then you pick it up and you're like, what is Shelby talking about? Like, you know, I could rip these puzzle pieces in half. I was very disappointed to discover that a couple of ours have been poor quality. But so I'm hoping that this little fawn is one of the thick pieced puzzles. So we're going to give it a try and see. I've also never picked this up. So if any of you have tried it, I'd be curious to know what you think of it. It's by Kreider and it's the Premium White Turkey in Water. I was thinking just something to make, like my husband could use to make a quick lunch, a sandwich or something. Or I was also considering, you know, if it's decent and doesn't have a lot of additives too, that we could possibly use it for supplementing our dogs for food, because the same thing, they're all 3 of them are seniors and a couple of them especially are starting to get really super finicky. So you know, I'd have to read up on it, but I was thinking possibly maybe the dogs could eat it, so we'll see. And I also got more of my jalapeno peppers. Of course, I always have to have these. These are by Pampa. Let's see, you get 12 ounces. And so these are different than the ones I always buy. This is Pampa, and this is a product of Vietnam. The ones that I've bought for decades were a product of India. I think this is a little bit less in ounces, so I don't know what happened, why the Dollar Tree has switched over to these, if they'll bring my other ones back. So it'll be interesting to see. These look very similar, but I'm wondering if the hotness level will be higher or milder. I'm really hoping that it's not milder, because I feel like the ones from India aren't super hot to begin with. But in any case, I need my jalapenos regardless. So I figured I would give that brand a try. I grabbed more of the Tampico for my husband. These are just the 0 sugars. Singles to go. You get 6 in a box. He loves this stuff. And another product that we always have to keep in stock is the Pine Sol. So I grabbed us another one of those. And the next thing I got is, of course, my Glade Spray. If you've been watching my channel for a while, I've gone through so many different sprays, and months back I decided that I was sticking with Glade, because Airwick, all the other ones, even if they're name brand, they're not name brand, the nozzles just, you know, shoot it out like liquid, makes everything wet, all runs down it, whatever. Issues, at least for me. So I've discovered that Glade I can always count on for the product to spray out properly all the way down until it is empty. Nice, see, like super fine mist. Some of the other ones I spray and it's just like all this like white wetness falls down. So in any case, this is the Tranquil Lavender and Aloe, and this is one of the new scents that they've had out. I mean, my Dollar Tree's had this. I've hauled it before for a few weeks. But it's just very pretty, very light. I'm not exactly sure what aloe smells like, but there's definitely, I can smell the lavender followed up by something else, so that must be the aloe. But name brand product, I like to grab this always at the Dollar Tree. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for taking time out of your busy day to spend a little bit of it with me. And until next time, everybody, please be well.